Seniac, this mountain is too high. Grabs the level brush. Seniac, ain't no mountain high enough. Seniac, these comments get funnier and funnier every episode. Me, tries and fails to think of a funny comment. Seniac, puts me comment in anyway. Seniac, knows how to level stuff to one height. Also, Seniac doesn't know that he can toggle off node snapping so that he can get his 10 units of key without any hassle. Me, wow! Seniac, stonks. Seniac, what should we name this airport? Me, Oilfield International Airport. And that sounds about right, guys. That sounds like an amazing ode to the general area. I asked you guys to rename the airport last episode, and I think we're gonna go with that. Guys, welcome back to another episode of OilTown here in Cities Skylines, where, like I just mentioned, last episode, we built a brand new airport. Now, since last episode, I've been doing a little bit of playing around, been doing some configuration. Boys, you're gonna see a whole new airport. Well, I say you're gonna see a whole new airport. I switched it up a little bit, and now, and I'm gonna say this, 9 times out of 10, a plane lands perfectly. It's just that one freaking time it doesn't. But we had trouble with planes landing last episode, and now they kind of land. So I've done this, as you can now see. It's wonderful. I'll give a little bit of space here in case I want to place some buildings and whatnot down. But planes are able to take off and land perfectly at this point. This is now the kind of setup. So it has ultimately a loop going round, like the outer loop and then a single loop here. We're using this runway as solely only taking off. And this, they can take off this if they want to, but they don't choose to. They always choose this one. And they land on this one. Now, 9 times out of 10, the plane lands both large, medium, and small planes perfectly. But every so often, a large plane just flies straight into the airport. I don't know if it's just generally one of the issues with the mod, but it is what it is. Is this plane coming in? I want to show you guys the beauty of this. Right, are we going to see a plane? The moment we see a plane, guys, I'll be happy. Planes! Come in. Planes appear. Planes. Oh, wait, we got planes coming in right now. Okay, so there's 2 coming in together. So put it back into play mode. Look at this right now. This is what we never had last episode. Planes landing. There goes one. One takes off. And, excuse me, is this another plane coming in? Of course it is, mate. Of course it is. Because I built a freaking genius of an airport. Don't even at me right now. I'll fight you. So, Seniac, what are we doing today? So, for the longest time, I've been telling you that I need to get a water... Oh, my goodness me. Is there death? Hold on, guys. I'm being sidetracked. We have the capacity. Oh, dear God. I'm going to act like I didn't see it. Anyway, I need to create a water treatment plant. We had some issues last episode with water and sewage that we needed to up our production of both in a way. And we're going to kind of do it today. I've kind of picked a nice little area out here where I want to kind of bring this seawall further down a little bit and then maybe come in a bit so we have like a small entrance. Kind of try and reclaim a little bit of more land so I can put some of these beautiful sewage treatment plants down. Hopefully get rid of these and try and clean up some of the sewage water. Now, yes, I have an island being polluted by oil, but there's some areas where we have to try and give our residents health care, whatever you want to call it. We see how it goes. So I'm going to have to do some terraforming right now. Oh man, I just want to stare at the airport all day long, but I can't. I ain't got the time, mate. Right, yes, we do have a little bit of a death wave, don't we? Can we place in another crematorium? I'm going to merge the crematorium inside of this small little park here. And you know what would be kind of cool if we can kind of center it? There we go. So you come to the park to chill out and have your picnic. Well, guess what? They're burning the bodies in this building. JJ, everybody. JJ. So let's get this sorted then. So I want to kind of pause while we do this. And we're going to delete that little section here. And we're going to select our key wall. And we're going to bring it out so far, if I kind of select this and bring it, is my Anna key? Well, my Anna key is meant to be on. Right, that is. Right, if I just bring that out so far, you kind of can't really tell it's there. But bring that right in. That's as far as it's going to stick out. Bring it up to here. Right, trust me, it will make sense. It will make sense in just a moment. Let me bring that to there. Bring that directly down. And boom. So what that's going to do now is create an outer kind of wall and create a little bay where we're going to be sucking up clean water from. And then we have a nice little kind of end piece here where we're going to place some of our sewage plants on top. Now, it's kind of hard to see, so we're going to have to now select it. I'm going to select it all here for a second because I know that is kind of slightly off-centered. And we all bring it to the same level as this. There we go. And look at that. Creates that there. And I just now need to terraform it. Now, I can already tell it's on opposite sides the land is, so we're going to have some trouble there. But I got the base of it all kind of set up. So if I then pick the same level height, which I do here. And let me make this a little bit bigger. So it's going to work in some areas, and in other areas it's not going to work. That plane, oh, that's perfect. So it was a good idea that plane flew over there. So we can kind of get the height of it. So you can now kind of see where we're having issues with the terraforming that we're going to have to fix in just a second. Well, I'll get the majority of it all in. There we go. And this is where the real fun begins. This is where the real fun begins. So this is kind of on a different level, isn't it? If I pick it there and then kind of... I think I'll go off this level for the terraforming. Yeah, I think that's better. Let me just kind of slightly up that brush size, get it all added in here quickly. Right, we'll trim the edges in just a moment. But there we go. So how much flooding have we caused? Oh dear God, we have caused flooding yet again. I should have paid attention to what I was doing, but hey ho, I went and did it anyway. Oh my God. Right, it's killed off our cargo airport. It's slightly approaching into the downtown oil town. It's pushing. Oh no, guys! I've got a tsunami coming through oil town. Oh my God, no, guys, please, please, don't spread too far. It's pushing out slightly. It's not going too far in. Okay. I think as bad as that was, it could have been a lot worse. So let's praise Jesus. We're all good. Right, let's kind of kill off that bit. Where the issues lay for us, we'll just kind of slightly kill off. And then we'll place it back down. And then we just terraform it. Oh no, it's not doing it. Excuse me. Right, kill it off to here and to there. To there a second. And then we'll bring this brush size down. Like that. Okay. Right, this should now work, right? Yep. Ta-da! Sweet, mate. So let's just trim these edges then. Make it a little bit more natural. Well, I say natural, like that's how it works. It doesn't kind of work like that. Oh, we have an issue here. All right, okay. Didn't expect there to be an issue. It turns out there is an issue. Right, let's quickly delete this here. And is it a simple solve like that? Yes. Easy, mate. Done. Right. So that creates a beautiful bay, which we've now got more flooding happening. So just let it kind of slightly pass. And we can now move all of our water source over there. Oh, man. Is that plane take off? This is beautiful, boys. It's beautiful. So let's first get in our road. Our road. And we'll use an industrial road. And I'm thinking, do I drive around the outskirts of it? Is my camera angle bobbing with the water? I feel like it is. Right, is that going straight? Hold on. Is that going straight or is it just me? No, that's perfect. I delete that a second and then bring that. See, this is what I mean by when we're just talking about it in the intro, guys. Don't go node snapping. Oh no, I don't want to do all of it. Road guidelines. Grid. Ha. Ha! Right, let's upgrade that like that. Let's see, guys, I learned. I was approached with a challenge and I completed it. Right, to there. Right, it's not all the same height, and we'll fix that in momentarily just by doing this. Oh, and this one. Oh no, what have I done? Undo. I wasn't selected on all of it. Alright. There we go. And then there we go. Flatten it all out to that level. Puts it all sweet and solid and smooth. Okay, so I come back into play mode then. There's no need to rush. Now, in terms of sewage, I like these little plants. Now, their pumping capacity, the sewage plant here, clean your water, safer than nature, is 88,000. Now, my sewage production, or that I need right now, is 280,000. So, if I got 4 of these, that should be more than enough if I had 4 of them. Now, let's get a road in. I'm going to kind of guess it before I redo this. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got those in there. And if I kind of bring that road up slightly as well, there's then room to potentially put more of them in. So we've got loads of money to kind of supplement this whole system as well. Bring this down. I'm going to follow it on the road layout because I just don't know how it's going to all come together. And then I need a little bit of power, so we're giving some solar panel car parking. And I can kind of like incorporate it. Well, I could have almost... Oh, I can do it on this side here. Just there. I'll merge 2 into it. It's probably not going to be enough. Oh, no. I'm wrong. So that's my capacity right now. So if I delete these 2... And what's it drop down to once I've deleted those? I can also delete the awkward plumbing. Oh no, that plumbing needs to go over to here. That's why it's over there. That's fine. And then delete these. And that's all my draining capacity, isn't it? I can also get rid of the power lines. Because they're no longer needed. So all my draining stuff is now gone, apart from these 4 treatment plants here, which is perfect. Now, where's my water? So if I delete, I'm just quickly delete these. I know it's not the best idea to delete them before replacing them, but what it shows you is those treatment plants there also provide clean drinking water. If I'm right in saying that? Is that a thing? Because I've still got water available. I don't have any other additional pumps, do I? No, I don't. So if I was to, for example, drop 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Just out of curiosity. And then press play. Yeah, it does provide drinking water. Which is kind of dope, isn't it? But like, I was hoping to put this little bay in to put some sucky up water things. And it feels like now I don't have to, which is quite cool. So power wise then, where I can place down some solar panel car parking, I will. Obviously, I can't do it everywhere. But where I can, I'll drop it in to provide these with a little bit of power. And that kind of solves that. That kind of solves all of my sewage needs and issues. Now, for looks, do I just place down a couple of these? A couple of water pumps and whatnot? I feel like I should be doing that. But, yeah, I feel like I should be. So if I place down, for example, in the center, round about there, how hungry for water does it become? Obviously, it's going to need power as well. So I'm going to just put that there for a second. I just want to see if I fast forward now, how much does it drain out of this? Not as much as you think it would. Which is probably a good sign. And then just for pure looks, do I put some of these little basins down or some of these instead? Nah, they don't really fit in that well. We have heating, which is not a thing because it's not in a cold climate. What if I do one there and one there? How? They're not needed, like I said, but it's now just for aesthetics. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It is kind of cool, though. You do have to admit. You do have to admit it is kind of dope. So I'm now thinking, what would I put in these areas? Our nuclear plant's over there, which I think is a really good spot for it. Would I ever build any warehousing or anything like that? I don't know if we need anything like that. What about just any unique factories or buildings that I could kind of use? Anything that is solely reliant on the oil industry? I don't think there is. Toy factory, we have a printing press. That needs paper, doesn't it? Lemonade, electronics, clothing. See, that needs... it needs metals. The petroleum refinery. But that also kind of makes sense that we would have something like that in. Man, some of these are huge, aren't they? The shipyard. But then we can import the stuff in. That's always a thing. But I think I'll leave that as it is for now. But that's a cool little outlet. I like it. I like it. Right, we'll give that some time just to kind of simulate through. What is my water treatment status like? Perfect. I've got no issues or worries. I did notice that we get the traffic jams from the buses. We noticed that quite a while ago. So what would happen there? Well, basically, we need to kind of move it, don't we? So my bus route is all over the place right now, going back and forth. I do need to move it. Now, what if I moved it, say, on up to this road here? Oh, I'm trying to think, where is this going to take us? So it comes there and goes back that way. If it was all moved like that. I'm just trying to play around with it right now to get the right stuff. I might just set up a new bus route. To be honest with you. Or should I kill off the bus routes? Seniac. Interesting. Now we do have that one that goes up there. Right, let me just separate these so I can understand where they're going. Right, this is the... this is the going back and forth to the industry. That one is the... going back and forth from down the hill. What's this one then? Oh, it's part of the same one. Right, kill off that. And what's the best place for this to go then? So... I'm going to kill it off there again. Is that the best way to do it? Go around like that? Yeah, I'm going to do it like there. And obviously this is going to need a... Alright. Bring that up to there. Right, let's see how that kind of... Oh, where's that going? And where's the previous stop to it? Why does this become so difficult? I don't know. And does this have a stop anywhere? Why is it coming down to... Oh, it's because it's doing the flip around. So if I had that stop here... I know it's not connected. I just want to see how the traffic reacts to changing. That's just kind of what I'm doing at the minute. Because, I mean, I don't want to go down the route of... I mean, I could go down the route of upgrading it to a bus lane road. And that could also work. So why don't we try that then? Because we get traffic jams stopping here, there, and everywhere down here. So if I did that here... Because a big part of me wants to kind of just kill off the bus routes. Because they don't work in some general areas. Because we have a subway line. But also in other areas they kind of do work. And it's mainly this turn here with the... It's the blue line here that just doesn't want to play ball. It kind of goes up and around for no particular reason. Now, if I told this it can only make that turn there, will that line then update? As it would then understand that it can't do that turn? How long does it take for a bus route to update? Oh wait, what's it doing? There we go. Yeah, all that just to get that to happen. That was a pain. So that'll stop the cross hair section going on here, wouldn't it? And keeps the traffic flowing. See, just by doing that kind of solved it. That's kind of sweet. It's kind of cleared up the traffic free flowing on there, but you get this running through. Not an issue. And I don't want to go down the road of solving it with highways. But then again, it might work. So I have that 4-lane highway here. Right, pause. Right, if I did that here. Right, let's just humour myself for a second. Now that would have killed off all of this, but that is like the turn off to go down to there. That's to there, to there. Well, let me just play this. Because it also kills off all the junction crossing there as well. But I just wonder over time if it kind of fixes it. It seemed like that was kind of like a good idea. To manipulate that into a highway. Nah, it's not on some roads because like that there. It's going to be connected. So it doesn't work on everything. But by placing that kind of road down there, it's seen as a shorter alternative because it's a highway, you drive faster on it. So it gets them to where they need to get to a lot quicker. In a way. But I don't think it's the answer. Not here anyway. It's not the answer here. Definitely not the answer there. And they might favour this route now, alternatively, because it's got a highway. And it's got like a higher speed in it. So what's the issue now then? They're ultimately driving to export there. Why can they not choose... Oh, is it because they killed off one of these? Could have been, but the traffic's now starting to slow down. I think because like when I killed off that, it sent all the traffic this way real quick. That should now be all updated and fixed as time goes on. But yeah, I mean, ultimately I've just kind of removed these cross points, which it is what it is. This is a workers' barracks here. I should really move that to a different area. Let's put it over here. That'll be fine. I'm just watching how the traffic flows here. So do you reckon I should have like short routes to have the traffic to get the traffic going in ways that I want it to go? Because just glancing over, if I make it where this is a turn only, that's a turn, like these are turns only, and I can really figure out where the traffic is then trying to go. So it's the old crossover patterns right now. And I'm trying to see what the biggest crossover issue would be. It's these are really trying to go into a certain direction. They're trying to do the same. I don't want to create flyover roads. It's not my goal. I'm going to have to convert this back as well, because that's a bit mental. I think by allowing it to be a highway, has now... The fact that they're using this more is kind of annoying. I mean, because by adding a highway, it's kind of like slightly changed the calculations for the trucks, thinking it's quicker to drive down the highway to get to here than it is to maybe export there instead. Which is... I find that like amazing. That they're trying to attempt to do that. Now I need, from the looks of it, like where are these guys going? They're going to there. I need to kind of clear this junction up slightly, don't I? Let me get out of this. So I do need to clean it up slightly. So I'm gonna have to remove them lane management I've just dropped on it, or do it like that. And that's the turn. I want to see how many of them then update their routes. Because simple things like that really do solve the issue. And if I make this is the turn only. So here. We set it up like that. It just causes huge chaos, doesn't it? That's ultimately what it does. So we've got to solve this backlog. So I'm literally just making it worse. I really am. So let me just kill off what I've just done. So if I do that there and do that there, then re-upgrade it. It's the quickest, like, the way to kind of, like, delete. Well, for me it is anyway. Delete some of it. So those... Okay, it didn't kill it all off. And now I've got to do it like this because of what I've just done. So foolish. Right, let me attempt something then. So I don't have to satisfy every route. I just have to satisfy or sort out some of the important routes. So what I'm thinking of doing is for the ones that want to cross the road. If I bring this up by, I'm going to go by 8. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Get rid of you. We're going to bridge this up instead. And do the same here. So let me go back to... Should I go back to the snapping all? Yeah. There we go. And if I can create 10 by 10. Flip that round. And... ooh. That could be some issues. But let's see how it would work first. Because I can do all the... change stuff anyway. So, if I place that like that. Like that. Bear with me because it is funky. Alright, boom, 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 boom. And then I angle it from there to there. It's not going to work, is it? Let me undo that. I need to push it back way further. To there, do you reckon? Or is that again? No, do you know what? Let me delete that. Because I can make this happen a whole lot sooner. I'll get rid of that. To there. So maybe I start it here. Like that instead. We create that turn to go over. Now that's not ideal, but if I kind of kill it off a bit. And get it to bend just there. And slightly bring it down. And then make that the... what am I on? There we go. No wonder it's not turning. Then make that the right turn only, if that makes sense. So that does that. So meaning when you come to this junction, you cannot make the right... you cannot make, sorry, you cannot make the left turn is what I'm trying to say. So that stops them turning there to kill off any flowing traffic going straight over. Like I said, it doesn't solve every issue. It really doesn't. It just relieves that junction of one route. That's really all it does. Now, you could probably argue that it wasn't the most dominant route to kind of cleanse. But it does kind of pass over. Kind of does slightly. Right, a lot of them are coming out from here then and trying to push their way up. So they're pushing their way up to go where? See, now I've built this, you've not really seen anybody use it. Which I find freaking hilarious. So what I could do here as well. Alright, make that go straight. I wonder how often that would get used. So let's sort this out real quick. Really? I can't... there we go. About to say, boys. Right, there should be no stop. Is there traffic lights there? No, okay, they're now gone. They're now gone. So that makes that a little bit more free-flowing. So passing over there and cutting through there, even though that's not an issue, but it allows them to kind of, again, like I said, free flow. Doesn't solve all the issues. Well, are we getting issues because people are crossing the road there? Because of where the subway stop is? That's an issue. So let's sort this out then. So let's create the crossover route. I like doing stuff like this. So I'm going to bring this up by 6. Boom. That was 5 there. And do you reckon, is that too much? I'll tell you, snap off here. There we go. Well, that passover is a little bit mental. Right, that's the right height there for the vehicles. And then what I do here, I just want to try it from this side. So no crossing there or there. And we'll allow these to kind of smash themselves through. So stops the crossing going through there, which then would ultimately clear this traffic going back and forth, which it has. And then you got the issue with these crossing over there. I mean, then once it's free like that, it kind of does semi-solve many of the issues, doesn't it? See, just simple stuff like that kind of does semi-fix it. They're not great fixes. Don't get me wrong, they're not great fixes, but they're fixes nonetheless. They are fixes nonetheless, boys. That's kind of cool, man. I like it. I like it. I do like it. Now, my next question would be, if I wanted to then... I mean, I think I'll be pushing it at that point. If I deleted that road here, move this worker barracks to place it, just face it that way. Right, this is really a stretch. This is really gonna. I'm stretching this one. Right, if I do it from here, and now let me pick a point there. Right, oh, let me delete that. This is a big ask right now. Alright, if I did that. Select all this, that. I wonder what the alignment will be like. Yeah, I thought it wouldn't work. Or I do it back by one more. Right, if I deleted that one. Well, not delete it, but like bring it down to here instead. And or I should move that there. Move that there as well. So then I could, oh, I mean, not delete it that far back, Jesus boy, but just delete it to there. And right. Okay, like I said, this is going to be the big ask now. Alright. Up to 5 there. And then straight over. Then angle this. Like that. I will move that building, don't worry. That building's not staying there. Alright, if I kept that like that, and then what I could say is, yeah, this junction, that is a turn only there. That is a turn only there. So then this becomes the only passover route. But then would you get a lot of traffic? Yeah, I'd say, well, you're going to get a lot of traffic from this. So you only really move the traffic to a different area, don't you? I mean, I could pass it over on that side as well. They can merge in both lanes. But you are asking a lot then from this area. Now, if I deleted that road to there, keeps that free flowing. It's not beautiful. It's actually really ugly. Isn't it really, to be honest? It's shocking. I think I'm going to delete this. Right, delete that. Because I could semi-put up with what we did before. That goes straight over. You know, I'll set it up where this goes straight over as well. That is what it is. And we'll add in back these crossing roads. To there. I don't know whether to keep this free. Well, it just pushes it over to there, really, doesn't it? Okay, because that's on the junction. That's on the junction, so we'll roll with it. And we'll give it a few minutes now to kind of update and get itself back up and running. But I gotta move some of these production buildings in various areas. I should really utilize some of this area over here, shouldn't I? Alright, let's bring it up by 30. See, that could almost go straight up to there, but I'm not going to do that. Alright, does it have water? No. So I'm going to start to bring out OilTown a little bit. So some of these buildings we're going to move over on this side. There we go. Let's place that one there. And then this one. So if I can disperse the traffic a little bit, then that's a big help in these populated areas. So I've moved 5 production buildings, like I said, which would be a big help. They're not close enough to anything residential, so that's a good sign. And now we're getting issues over here at this point. Yeah, so what I'm seeing there is the traffic going ahead and turning left. So if I get rid of the turning left one, going straight on, sorry. So they've got to be in different lanes for turning left or going straight on. That can reduce the build up there, which works wonders. There's some traffic lights here. We're just going to quickly get rid. And it's slowed down some of the traffic, which is really good. And then why don't we look at, 1, upgrading this road. And 2, setting up a little bit more industry over here. Now I don't know whether I should, yeah, I'm actually going to crossroad it. There we go, because you don't see that much traffic on this road anyway. And then we move 1 or 2 buildings over there. So take this one, which I'll place there. Take this one here, which I'll place over here too. So again, separating the traffic, moving it about. Glorious. But you're still going to get the big bulk of the traffic. It's just, you know, we're maneuvering it. Spreading it out. So if we can spread it out, then the vehicles can move to places a lot quicker, not being held up as much. Which that flyover route doesn't handle much traffic, but the ones that it does stops these. Well, it stops these guys stopping and going straight on stopping as well. Because they're not ruining their route, which you can now see. You can visually see it. It's a lot clearer. It's a lot cleaner. The flow's a little bit more, which is good. We can get something else up here, which would be also beneficial because we're not seeing that much traffic on this side. So what should I take from up here? What am I seeing? Okay, there's a building there. Storage there. Man, do I take a storage building? Or do you reckon that's pushing it? Nah, you know what? I'm going to take a storage building. There we go. Because storage buildings themselves also handle a lot of traffic. OilTown Corp. Look at that, over 200,000. That's ridiculous, man. How's that little water treatment area? Looking fan-dabby-dozy. How is our airport? Is that plane? Yeah, that plane's just landed. Shamazing. How many is it handling? Oh, it handles quite a few people, doesn't it? Look at that, 251? What's the subway like under there? I want to see where the connection is. It's over here, isn't it? I bet that's got like a lot of people waiting. Yeah, you get a lot of people going back and forth, and that's pretty good. But traffic right now, look at that. Look how much I've freed up OilTown Corp with this traffic. Damn, son. You're cray-cray. That's actually pretty good. I can kill off this as well now. Do we see much traffic over here? Not really. Money dropped down a bit, but I think that's in between exports. I think when we that should pop back up soon. Have you seen the industrial growth that we've got still? They're crying, absolutely crying out for more jobs, and we're gonna have to give it them at some point. Now, guys, one way I can give out jobs is to build more commercial. 12% unemployed. And where is our commercial spread at the moment? There. Now, we have some low density here, which we'll get rid of the low density, replace it with the high density stuff. Because that can also provide more jobs as well. Let's get some high density just here. From the little harbour area. And let's also push this road a little bit further down to give it... I'm on an industrial road here, aren't I? Yeah. Just to give it a few more entry points. There we go. A few more entry points. Drop in some high density commercial for it too, which will provide the jobs that they're kind of slightly crying out for, which might reduce some of our industry need because the jobs are now being taken up. So that should, like I said, provide more jobs, slowly employ more people. I mean, we don't have a residential demand, so we shouldn't see any much growth there, but we are getting some people still coming in, which is cool. So traffic looking beautiful, boys. Beautiful. I'm kind of impressed with how that traffic's now come about. I mean, there's still a lot of vehicles, but there's no jams, is there? I say we're getting a slight one there, but it looks all good. Any jams over here? Looks all good. We've got it free flowing, mate. Back over 200,000 again, so we're floating just nice. Floating just nice. So those commercial buildings are now all down. It's given us so many more jobs. Holy moly, it's given us so many more jobs. And it's dropped a percentage from the employment as well. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see, boys. So, small improvements make a huge difference. That airport is wonderful. It really is. We've set up our water treatment area too. So, I don't know if we need to expand upon it in the future, because I feel like this is perfect. I don't think we'll ever meet these current capacities. But you never know. It's always possibly there. But I feel like the turning point is beginning for commercial. Meaning that we've got a budding economy. We've got a huge traffic issue over here too. Yeah, we've got a huge budding economy, which is amazing. I love it. And I think it's time that we kind of need to start hitting up the tourist side of it. Because if I can start hitting up the tourist side and then turn it into an attraction, OilTown, and then I think we'll be forever cemented in history. Right, I can't delete that road because it's part of the... Right, I mean, it's part of the, what you call it. Oh, hold on. Boy, you're tunneling. So what I'm doing here, just real quick, is I'm creating this as a bridge. For the sheer purpose, if you want to go down this, you take this road. Or you drive down here to hit that one. To try and free up the traffic, because we're getting traffic being caused by the crossroad. Alright, bring that slightly down. Is that height just about right? It looks like it is. Now for the people who want to walk over there, we'll get them. Oh, I've done it again. Sadiak. There we go. Nice. So that should then semi-free up the traffic, which kind of almost separates it between like the commercial exports and the industrial exports as well. Right, I think I should set this up on one of these. And there we go. So yeah, the industrial traffic coming down, then the commercial exports from this one. So it separates it quite nice. That becomes all free flowing again. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this, guys. I'm quite happy with the work that we've done today. So yeah, I think we might look at doing some commercially touristy stuff over on this side of the island. I feel like it's right that we slightly turn it into a borderline tourist attraction. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? But anyway, guys, I think we're going to end it for here. I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, good. Bye.